Welcome to GSC Garden State Esports Finals, where teams will be battling in a 5v5 FPS using strategy and skill to claim victory and win the championship. I'm Jaden, and joining me is Helios.
This Overwatch season started with over 400 players and 72 teams. Today, that will go down to 5 as we crown our next state champions. We'll be sending you over to stage number 2, where they will give you more information on the event. Jaden, talk.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Stage 2. My name is Marcus from PCTI, and this is
Anthony from Oak Ridge High School. Today we'll be giving you all the action from Group 2 and Group 4 Overwatch.
Among Overwatch, we have plenty of other games here, including Super Smash Bros., Street Fighter, Overcooked, and much more.
It'll sure to be a really packed day, so you don't want to miss a second of it. But for right now, we're going to throw you over to Stage 3 with College Super Smash Bros.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. It's going to be a really fun day. I'm Caleb the Packinator,
and in this stage we have Super Smash Bros. Collegiate League, Overcooked, and Street Fighter. So big stage if you're fighting game fans.
Yeah, it's very exciting stuff today. I cannot wait. Stay tuned for all of that.
And we can see it all there.
Welcome GSC. We're so happy to have you here. We're here in production. We're ready to get this show started. It's going to be a great day here. We're so excited. We've got Chris up front. He's going to tell you what's going on for the day.
All right, it is time. Welcome gamers to the Winter 2025 Garden State East. Making your way around this space, every single thing you see here is student run. From our casters to our camera operators to production, because not just gaming could be the outcome where your passion takes you, right, but also into careers. So understand, everything put together, built by students here in New Jersey, because we want to make sure that everybody knows, right, where their passion for gaming can take them. So, is everybody ready to get started? One more time, is everybody ready to get started? This is the sentence before I say my last line so production knows when to go. Zoe, here we go. Ready? Game on, let's go, have fun.
Loki, my broadcast.
And this is going to be stage 1, as we stated before, and we are going to be doing the first Overwatch match. We are here for Group 1 Overwatch, and we are going to have Woodbury against Cape May Tech.
Yep, this is going to be an exciting series. Cape May, first of all, they're filling in for another team, so they have another life here. This is their second life, and I don't think they're going to let it go to waste here. They want to make the run to the finals, and personally, I can see that happening based on how Woodbury has played in the past.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's going to be a very interesting matchup for Woodbury being, I don't know, what is it?
What? Well, anyways, yes, it is going to be an interesting match. Woodbury on one hand, they were the 2 seed from Group 1, and we have Cape May on the left, who I believe was the 5 seed, if I'm correct. Both of them have just been dominant this season, and this is going to be a good matchup. Whoever wins this will be going to the grand finals. And Cape May, they just have an aggressive overall play style, which could counter Woodbury, how they've been playing all season.
Yeah, and I'm going to explain what Overwatch is for anybody who isn't so familiar with. So we are going to have 5 different rounds for this. It's going to be best of 5. So whoever gets 3 wins first is going to win the semifinals, as you can see, and then go on to finals? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to be going on to finals after this. So we're going to see if Cape May Tech can make their way back up after joining back in, or Woodbury stay strong and keep going on so they can make it to finals and show off their skill.
All right, Jaden, I'd like to get your prediction real quick. Who do you got, Woodbury or Cape May?
I personally have to say Cape May because I know some of the players.
After seeing Woodbury play quite a few times, I'm going to go and take Woodbury on this. You know what? And I've seen Woodbury. They could pull off a completely different set of team comps. I don't know about Cape May. I haven't seen much of them. So realistically, this could go either way, but I'm going to take Woodbury on this one.
Yes, but you got to remember, having a lot of team comps isn't as helpful as just having one really strong one, because you have to constantly be working on every single one, while the one team can just harness their skills into the one comp and make it the best they possibly can.
Yep. Before this started, I walked up on stage. I was talking to Woodbury. They had a whole package just going over team comps. Loki, I was not expecting that. So they have all the stops pulled out here. So realistically, as long as they play their cards right, I think they win this.
Yeah, as you can see, they have done their research before, so they're going to try to use that to the best they can while playing, making sure if they see one person from Cape May side really strongly dominating their team, they're going to try to switch up to see if they can counter that person.
The counter picks here, I think Woodbury has that in the bag. The only way I see Cape May winning this is if they just win that first overall team fight and just keep building off that momentum. Because realistically, we're going to see Woodbury, they're going to have the advantage when it comes to strategy and planning out their fights. Meanwhile, Cape May, they're going to be a bit at a disadvantage.
Yes, but following the script so much can only get you so far. So say something like they do something unpredicted from Cape May's side, then Woodbury might not have the actual team comp counter, so they're going to have to go on a whim there.
And we have seen Cape May in the past. They won states, I believe, last year, right?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
They won states, so they definitely know what is at stake here. They know the pressure. And Woodbury, they're a bit of a new contender here. They went out first round last year, so they're going to have to try and find some way to bring back momentum. They made the semifinals right now. They're one round away from making it to the grand finals now.
And as you can see, we are going to be soon going on to the first control point of the map, which is basically they have to keep on point and keep getting the score, and it's going to be whoever gets the first 2 points wins. So we're going to see how much that will determine into the fact to see what strategies are going to be playing, who's going to win the first thing, who's going to be dominant on what map and such.
I'm going to be impressed by both teams if they just manage to outplay each other consistently. Because based on my prediction, I think it's going to be more one-sided for Woodbury. But I would prefer it to be a closer series. Honestly, Cape May put up a fight. They went out once, said this is their second life. I don't want them to throw it away here.
Yeah, as you can see, seems like they're going to try to come with a comeback up in here. As we stated before, they are coming in, filling in, so they're going to try to make their very best to keep this second life they have to see if they can go all the way to finals.
Yep. This is going to be interesting. Not just that, both of them come from the same group, so this is an intergroup matchup once again. Like Woodbury and Cape May, they've faced off before this season, and I'm pretty sure Woodbury won last time. So this is going to be interesting on how it'll play out. We're going to see a rematch between these two teams. Cape May is going to be looking for their revenge, and Woodbury, they're looking to make their first grand finals as a team.
Yeah, so as we stated, they have played before, so it's going to be really who's improved much because they already know each other's play style, so that's really going to put a big factor into all this.
Yep, they know more than us about how they play.
Yeah.
Yep. We're the ones at a disadvantage here.
I was going to say, my team's in a different group, so I wouldn't know exactly what both these teams play styles
I'm in
are.
Group 1, so I never got to play them. Group 1 North. They're both South.
Too far up.
Yep. They couldn't make the drive up north.
That's okay, because we're just going to see. We are currently waiting for everybody to join the game before we start. So we're just going to keep talking about Overwatch. Let's do more of a personal fact into the games and teams as such.
Yeah. So right now, from how we've seen the season play out, most teams have been opting for really dive-heavy and brawly approaches. Like on Nepal for this season, I've seen mostly brawl played here, some dive. But that's just what I've seen in Group 1, because I played in Group 1. So.
This is actually going to be interesting, because as we can see right now from our caster's POV, that's going to be Nepal.
What?
It's going to be Nepal, and which is actually not as common as a pick, because usually from what we've seen in GSC over, because I've seen lots of the games, it's mainly Lijiang Tower and also King's Row. But as we're seeing Nepal, so it's going to be a nice change to what we're used to casting all the time.
Yeah. Overall, it is going to be just an interesting performance on Nepal. I do not know the team comps, but I know some of the people Woodbury plays, and a little bit about Cape May. And based on the crowd control some of the people they play brings, I actually wonder how Nepal would go. Because I just see the CC playing a huge issue here.
Yeah, for Nepal, usually because there's such open maps, like there's legit one of the maps that has a well. No, this isn't the well one. It has an entire outside of the point, so people like Lucio, Roadhog, can't think of another one right now, but they can easily boop them off the map, which is going to cause them to fall to their death, so that's going to be really a big play here.
Yeah. Overall, I know Woodbury, they like doing that, but I don't know about Cape May. I mean, I know they're tank pick right off the bat, I'm going to be honest, unless they're on support, which will bring a lot of that, but we won't know until this starts. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure Woodbury, they're playing with a sub, right?
Woodbury may or may not be playing with a sub. I'm not exactly sure. I can try to look it up real quick.
Not confident, just going off what we heard before. Let's see their roster. They're going to have Dot, Pina, Love, Sage Caro, and DVD. So they are playing with a sub, Sage Caro.
Yeah,
he
Sage
is filling
Caro.
in.
Sage Caro is going to be subbing in for Tree. So we're going to see how this factors up into the gameplay as
Yep.
they're not putting one of their starters out first.
Yep, this is going to be Woodbury's, I think, their first match with the sub, first or second, I'm not sure. I know that a sub earlier in the season fill-in for, I think, Love, I'm not sure. And on Cape May, we have the full starting lineup. So this is going to be interesting. And Woodbury, they have been grinding scrims a lot. So I don't know about Cape May. I think they have. So they might, Cape May might just have the team advantage, the team chem advantage. Overall, they're
And
just
as
playing better.
you can probably hear, we are going to be
Initiating
starting off.
match.
It's really loud. We're going to be starting off with the first Overwatch game. And we are currently waiting for everybody's system here. So what do you think the team strategy is going to be for here?
Here, I think we're going to see a more rush-based approach. Overall, I could see like a bubble coming out from Zarya, my go. I could see that coming out. That overall, on the high ground, would just bring a lot of usefulness and utility to each team.
Ready
Oh,
for
that was
battle.
far off.
Oh, yeah, that's very far off. So it looks like we're going to be having Lobster as Junker Queen, Better Link as Lucio,
GD.
Oh, G-Gig is going to be Moira. Churchill is going to be showing off their Genji. And then Eva
Five,
is going to be
four,
May for
three,
Woodbury's side.
2, 1.
Alright, meanwhile on
Round
Woodbury,
one.
we're going to have
Capture
Dotman
the
on
objective.
Pina and Juno. That's going to give them a lot of utility from the support. Roadhog as their tank with Cassidy and Sombra as your DPS. And we're going to go into the first round right here. Cape May is going to take the high ground. Love trying to get one down. They're going to trade some damage here. Just getting some early poke damage on in the fight. Lobster can't get the hook off on Serrano. And they're going to be forced to back out. We're going to see two early picks come out in Cape May's favor. Love getting Churchill though. It's a 3v2 right now. 3v3. Junker Queen going to push in, trying to get an early pick onto Juno. Gets Juno to half. Moira gets some damage on it. And Lobster finishes off the kill. Cape May taking back the point that Woodbury took first.
As you can see, it was a very intense team fight there with Cape May only using Better Link on that time, while Woodbury got slowly overtaken.
Cape May, they're going to hold a high line here. Last time, Woodbury, they didn't go for the high ground, so they're going to keep holding this position. We're going to see Love counter swap onto the bubble, onto Zarya, like I said before. Love trying to find a way in. We're going to get the Lucio speed. Will that be enough for them to get in? Love slowly backing out.
Yeah, as you can see, we're going to see a couple May walls coming in, just trying to isolate that tank from their supports. And it looks like Churchill does die to Love.
We're going to see the May Blizzard come out from Cape May here. It's not going to find anyone, though. Everyone's going to back away from it. We have 3 sim turns on point, almost getting Lucio. And Lobster is half. Symmetra gets taken down by Lobster, but it's not enough. We still have majority of Cape May on point. Zarya's fully charged. J-Gig trying to get some early damage. We're going to see Cape May back out now, trying to reconvene for the next team fight.
Yeah, as you can see, as we can see, Cape May got slowly taken out by 2 of their players, causing Woodbury to be able to gain the advantage, claiming some percent on point. As we can see, Cape May has 50.
We're going to see that Woodbury, they have a lot of their utility here. I wonder how that'll play into the next team fight. Cape May also does. But I think Woodbury might overall be able to hold a defensive position better than Cape May could defend. We're going to see Lobster use his ult. We're going to see Pina use the Kitsune Rush here. It's a fight for the ages. We have Cassidy getting a kill on Better Link. Churchill going to take down Pina on Cassidy. May going to use her ice here. We're going to see J-Gig using the Moira ult. Love going for the pick on Moira. Can't get it. J-Gig going to run away. It's Love versus 2. Love going for the Genji first. It doesn't matter. J-Gig gets to finish off on Love, and Cape May takes the point.
Great time for Cape May being able to clutch the 2v2 part with only the Moira and the Genji. Great play onto their side. We're going to leave Kate May to take point. Already 3/4 of the way there.
The fully charged Zarya was not enough to stop Kate May, and now Kate May are looking to close out the first point. Oh, Woodbury, they're going to have one more team fight in them to take the point back. We're going to see Love rush in, getting some early damage off on Lobster. Love trying to find a pick. Pina, we're going to see them push the high ground, looking to get a better angle. Ivka going ice on point, trying to take the point back after Woodbury backcapped it. And it looks like Woodbury are going to take the point here. Lobster trying to get some poke.
Yeah, as you can see, May got left alone on the point because they had to use their ult to try to make sure nobody takes. And as you can see, it's 90% to
May
8.
going to use their wall to block off the Zarya from getting any more poke. Lobster slowly cheating in, trying to find anything to force Woodbury to overcommit here. Anything will work out for them as long as they get someone to go. The hook doesn't find anyone. Love getting a lot of early damage off. They're going to push from the other side. Love using gravity here. A big ante coming out from Dot. And Woodbury is going to take the first point on the first map.
As you can see, that was a really close. That was a really close first match, going from 90 to 100. It kept seeing a lot of back and forth there from Woodbury and Kate May, but Woodbury was about to have that little extra push at the end, even though they didn't claim point first.
Now on the second point, Woodbury up 1-0. If Woodbury win this one, they will go 1-0 in the series. This is the point where I think we're going to see the most crowd control coming out. And we saw before on both sides early on, they both had high crowd control, but then we saw Woodbury switch off that.
Yeah, as you can see from that start to the middle of the battle, they changed because Kate May was really taking over that high ground, but then Woodbury during the second half of the game started taking high ground advantage as well.
We're going to see Churchill push in first ahead of the rest of Kate May, looking for some early poke damage. Going to find some, gets down all the Symmetra turrets. That's going to be really huge in this upcoming team fight. Lobster pushing up on the high ground again. Kate May, they know how to use the high ground better than Woodbury, but it doesn't matter to Woodbury. We're going to see Lobster with a huge hook, takes out Love, and just like that, it's going to be a 5v4 in Kate May's favor. Farah getting some early damage here. We're going to see both Pina and Sage Caro taken out first. Churchill takes out the Simter and then it's forced to back out. It doesn't matter though, as that was just enough to secure their point early on.
I can see Lobster got that lucky hook on the front, taking out Love, forcing all of Woodbury to back up. And now we're going to see the Ryan pick come out.
Love, he gets walled off.